Okay, good morning, students. Good morning, Ingrid. Good morning, Joanna. Good morning,
teacher.
Cindy. Good morning. Morning, Adriana. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Sandra. Hello, hello, Sandra.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you? Are you okay?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm
Okay, students, we are going to start our English class, but first, you need to accept the recording of this session. So write in the chat that you accept the recording, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Ingrid. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay. Good. Don't forget, write in the chat that you accept the recording of this session. Okay. Thank you, Adriana. Perfect. Okay, students, so we are going to start our English class. I'm going to share my screen. Perfect. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Okay, students. For today we are going to talk about on the news. This is the unit 3.1. And this is the agenda for today. Okay, this is the agenda for today. But first, don't forget, final exam, December 11, 30%. Okay, first term, 35%, second term, 35%, and third term, 30%. Okay, I'm going to say this part in Spanish. No olviden, compañeros y compañeras, examen final, diciembre 11, y esto equivale al 30% de la nota. No olvidar, para hacer el examen, la unidad 3 debe estar completa antes de esta fecha. ¿Correcto? Hasta la unidad 3.5. Son como informaciones, casi con un mes de antelación, para que lo tengan presente.
Profe, y así como, no sé, perdón, te hablo también en español. Podemos ir, no sé, dedicándole, ya que lo avisas así con un mes, como, no sé, como 10, 15 minutos, como hacer actividades así como parecidas a las que nos van a salir en este examen.
Of course, por supuesto. Inclusive el primer tema del día de hoy son comprensiones de lectura y obviamente algunos tips para la preparación del examen final. Sí, mira, ahí está en la agenda.
Ah, súper. Ah, perdón.
Sí. Todas las sesiones de aquí en adelante, y eso también gracias por recordarme, todas las sesiones de aquí en adelante vamos a tener un espacio para fortalecer vocabulario, para fortalecer lectura, para fortalecer la estructura del examen, algunas palabras, algunos conceptos, la importancia de asistir a estos espacios para fortalecer ese vocabulario y esa comprensión.
Super.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we are going to start our English class. This is the agenda for today. First, we have the reading activity, final English exam preparation number 1. And here we have 3 exercises. Number 2 on the news. So this is the topic in this week. And we are going to talk about what related to communication media, the radio, the press, the TV. And to finish, we are going to compare present simple and simple past in active and passive voice. Okay? So this is the agenda for today, students. We are going to start our English class. First, number 1, reading activity, final English exam preparation number 1. Here we have 2 exercises. This is the exercise number 1. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Okay. So here we have 24-room micro apartment. Okay. What's the idea? we are going to read the text and then answer the questions. First, I'm going to read, okay, this exercise. Check the photos. Check the photos. Here we have Hong Kong, well, 24 rooms, micro apartment. Hong Kong is a busy and exciting city with a population of more than 7 million. Like most people in Hong Kong, architect Gary Chan lives in a small apartment, but Gary's apartment has a difference. He can move the walls. It's only 34 square meters, but he can create a lot of rooms inside it. When you come into the apartment, you see just one room. There is a wall with a TV on it. If you move this, you find a kitchen with a sink and stove. Next to the kitchen, there is a small wall with a washing machine behind it. Back in the main room, are there any chairs? No, there aren't any armchairs, but there is a small sofa on a wall. You can leave the sofa, pull down the wall, and it becomes a double bed. There are some shelves for books next to the bed, and there is a desk under the shelves. Another wall in the main room has shelf for Gary 3000 CDs. If you move this wall, you find a bathroom behind it. Is there a spare for visitors? Gary can cover the bathroom to make a bed for guests. In total, Gary can make 24 different rooms, including a dining room, a study, or a movie room. There is no balcony, but Gary doesn't mind. He has enough space to have dinner with friends, do yoga, and even have a party. So what's the idea, students? First, you are going to read again. Okay, read again the text. Try to identify what's the idea of the text. Try to identify what's the idea of the text. First, you need to identify the idea of the text. Okay. Number 2, read the questions. So you need to read the questions. The question number 1 is, what's Gary's job? The question number 2, how does Gary make the different rooms? The question number 3 is, where is his bed? Number 4, where can guests sleep? And the last one, according to the text, what free time activities can Gary do in the apartment? So you are going to read the questions, then read again, check the words that you don't know. For example, exciting. Okay, I'm going to check in a dictionary or maybe using Google Translator. I need to identify what's the idea of that word. Read again the text. Okay. And as I told you, don't forget, check the words that you don't know. When you finish that, you are gonna write the answers of the questions in our chat, okay? For example, the question number 1 is, what is Gary's job? Could be a doctor, could be engineer, could be a teacher. Well, you're gonna decide. Read the text and you need to identify what's the Gary's job. Okay, question number 2, how does Gary make the different rooms? Okay, so you are gonna read. How, remember, ¿cómo? How does Gary make the different rooms? The way that, la forma que. Number 3, where is his bed? Where is? So, ¿dónde es, no? Where is his bed? Su cama. Number 4, where can guests sleep? Guests in Spanish is visitantes. ¿Dónde pueden dormir los visitantes, no? And number 5, according to the text, what free time activities can do in the apartment? Play soccer, okay, play guitar, play chess, bueno, lo que puede hacer. ¿Cuáles son las actividades de tiempo libre que Gary hace en su apartamento? Okay, so you are gonna read again, students, read again, check the words that you don't know, try to understand all the ideas, and you are gonna write the answers of this exercise in our chat. Léanlo de nuevo, revisen las palabras que no comprendan, escríbanlas en un cuadernito, ¿ok? Y respondan las preguntas que se asocian acá en el chat, solo las respuestas. ¿Es clear that? ¿Es clara esta primera actividad? Is clear that? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Okay, perfect. About the time. Teacher, tell me about the time. Dime cuánto tiempo tenemos. About the time, we have no more than 10 minutes. No more than 10 minutes, okay? No más de 10 minutos, okay? So, questions? I'm gonna check the chat. Questions? No questions? Okay, perfect. So, let's start. Iniciemos. Vamos a ver cómo les va en esta primera actividad. Let's start. Okay, students, did you finish? Did you finish? Eliana, Laura, Ingrid, did you finish?
Teacher, 1 minute.
1 minute, okay. Let's continue. Don't forget, write the answers in our chat. No se les olvide escribir la respuesta en el chat. Okay, students, the time is over, so we are going to socialize, right? Question number 1. What is Gary's job? What do you think? What is Gary's job? Hello, hello. Question number 1. What is Gary's job?
I think he's architect.
He's actor. Okay.
Architect.
Ah, okay, an architect. Yes. Look, the answer is here. Architect Gary Chan. Okay? Yes, very good. Question number 2. How does Gary make the different rooms? How?
He can move the walls.
Yeah, he can move the walls. Él puede mover las paredes, ¿no? How does Gary make the different rooms? He can move the walls. Yes, very good. Question number 3. Where is his bed? Where is his bed?
Into the wall. No
Yes,
sé.
it's inside the wall. It's behind the sofa.
Behind the sofa.
Yes, very good, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, good. Question number 4. Question number 4. Where can guests sleep?
Into bathtub. Bathtub. Algo así.
Yes, very good, very good. Okay, here we have. If you move this wall, you will find a bathroom behind it. Is there space for visitors? Carrie can cover the bathtub to make the bed for guests. Okay, perfect. And the last one, number 5. According to the text, what free time activities can Gary do in the apartment? Activity number 1, do
Read
yoga,
books. Yeah.
have a party. Yes, what else? Have a party, what else?
Have a party. Okay.
Yeah, have a party, okay?
Read books.
Yeah, but it's like a free time. Remember, free time. Está preguntando como
Free
las
time.
actividades en el tiempo libre, ¿no? Free time. For example, enough space to have dinner with friends. Tiene el suficiente espacio para tener una cena con sus amigos, hacer yoga, tener una fiesta. For example, watch a movie. Okay, watch a movie, have dinner with friends, do yoga, have a party. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Difficult, easy? Tell me. Was difficult? Was easy?
And so.
So? Come on. I think that it was very, very easy. Okay, my recommendation in this activity. First, read. Second, read the questions. Number 3, read again. Mi recomendación para estas comprensiones de lectura es leer, tratar de entender una generalidad, leer las preguntas y leerlo bien nuevamente. Es la forma que les aconsejo para su examen final, irlo trabajando. Exercise 1. Exercise 2. Wait a minute. Exercise 2. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, here we have 54. Okay. 54. Okay, in this activity, students, we are going to talk about Portugal, okay, and its capital, Lisbon, right? Portugal. So what's the exercise? Here we have, read the description to Lisbon, match pictures from A to E with paragraph from 1 to 5. For example, Lisbon, a city by the sea. What's the idea? First, you are going to read all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what's the idea here? You are going to try to match the description of the paragraph with the picture. For example, number 1 is D, or number 1 is E. Well, you decide. It's just one example. So you are going to read, okay, you are going to read, and you are going to match the pictures from A to E with paragraph from 1 to 5. Okay, it's very easy. Check the photos, read the text, and try to join. If you want, it's much better that you write the answers in our chat, okay? Escriban sus respuestas en el chat para ir dejando evidencia. Is clear this activity? ¿Es clara esta actividad?
Yes,
I think that yes. Okay, perfect. About the time, we have 10 minutes more. Tenemos 10 minutitos más para esta actividad. So let's start. Please don't forget, read, try to understand, check the photos, check the test. No se les olvide, participen por favor, porque aquí pueden ir corrigiendo si están bien, si están mal para la prueba final. Okay? So, thank you, Sandra. Very good. So, let's start. Iniciemos, por favor. Okay, did you finish? Andrea, did you finish? Eliana, Laura, did you finish? Cindy, did you finish? Angel, Sandra, Adriana, did you finish?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, teacher, I guess.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So we are gonna start. I'm gonna share again the screen. Perfect. So here we have number one. Number one, the answer is number one. What do you think?
A.
Number one, the answer is A. What do you think? Number one, A. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure? Here. No. Here we have.
No, entonces B.
Yes, B. The answer here is B.
No.
Okay.
The picture aren't clear.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can see it.
Why? Tell me, tell me. You say A, tell me. Support your idea.
No sé. I don't know. I can see the beach.
Or could be this one, you know?
Yes.
Could be this one.
On the river.
Next to the sea.
Next
Okay.
to the sea.
Yes, it's like al lado. Al lado, next to the sea.
Pero veo como una estatua ahí. Yo pensé que era como un museo o algo.
No, no, no. Okay, we are going to clarify. Don't worry, don't worry. Here we have number one is B, but we are going to socialize. Why not A? ¿Por qué no A? Let's check number 5. Revisemos la número 5.
Ah, no.
You can visit Lisbon during any seasons. Okay, it's not very cold in winter. Spring or fall are lovely times to visit because it's usually warm and sunny. Summer, here is the answer. Summer in Lisbon is very hot, but you can go swimming in the sea. Here is the answer. To cool down. Okay.
Okay.
So number 5, the answer is A. Okay, we are talking about swimming in the sea. We are talking about summertime. Yeah. Okay. So this is a good option. Here you don't have. Okay. In the photo you can see just people a part of the river, but we are not talking about swimming in the sea. We are not talking about the summer in the capital of Portugal, right?
Okay.
Good.
Sure.
Perfect. So let's continue. Let's continue with number 2. Number 2. What do you think? Number 2. The answer is
D.
Number 2 is D. Yes. Very good. Is D. Why? Because we are talking about all areas, narrow streets,
Narrow
okay,
streets.
small squares, interesting shops, the castle, okay? So, yeah, very good. What about number 3? What about number 3? The answer is, this is very easy. Look.
B? No, B, no, no.
Perfect with coffee. 3, the answer is
E.
E. Yeah, it's E. Okay. What do you think about coffee? You like? You like coffee?
Yes, I like it.
Yes, I like the coffee. I think that it's my favorite. Well, I prefer coffee or chocolate. Well, I don't know. I prefer coffee, I think. Okay, and to finish this part, here we have number 4. Okay, and the answer is C. Got out. Remember, got out. Got out in Spanish is salir, no? Salir. Got out. You can find a lot of places to eat and go out. Okay, there are a lot of restaurants and grocers. It's pretty noisy at night sometimes. Demasiado ruidoso en las noches, ¿no? Algunas veces. So here is the answer. Okay, questions, students? Questions? No questions?
No.
No questions. Okay, perfect. Good. Wait a minute. I'm cleaning my book. Okay, perfect. Good. So let's continue. Let's continue. Give me a second. Let's continue. Here we have. Okay, perfect. Well, next exercise. Here we have reading activity, number 3. But in this activity, we have multiple options, right? Multiple options. Here we have. Okay. Nash reading and the pot. Nash reading and the pot. This is a reading comprehension, okay? So what's the idea? You are going to read, the students, read, is very short, just 2 paragraphs, okay? And you are going to answer the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, okay? It's very, very short. So the idea is that you have the possibility to read, try to understand. Well, Nash reading is the person, you know? Es la persona, ¿no? Como John, como Pablo, Nash reading. And the pot is this one. Ok, como la vasija, la maceta, ¿no? Para que ya entiendan de qué se trata. Nash reading, la persona, and the pot, y la vasija, la maceta. Ok, el florero, bueno. So, you are gonna read, try to understand, intenten entenderlo, de qué se trata, and answer the questions. But just one time, solo una vez, ¿no? A ver cómo les va. And about the time, I think that no more than 6 minutes, as quickly as possible. So check the chat, please. Check the chat. Revisen el chat. Can you open it? ¿Pueden abrirlo? ¿Me confirman, por favor? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So read and tell me your score. Léanlo y dígame su resultado, a ver cómo les fue. Este tiene la opción de decirte correctamente en el primer intento si estuvo bien o mal. Eso es lo que necesito, porque si él te sale que está mal, te va a decir inténtelo nuevamente. Entonces me vas a decir cuántas obtuviste de 6 en el primer intento. So, let's start. Iniciemos, por favor. And here we have, I think that 5 minutes is okay. 5 minuticos estaría bien. Let's start. Okay. Okay, Ingrid. Sandra, Ingrid. Laura, difficult? What was your score? Was good? Was bad?
It was good.
Was good? Was bad? Okay. We are going to listen again this exercise.
Nasruddin and the pot. One day, Nasruddin borrowed a pot from his neighbor Ali. The next day, he brought it back with another little pot inside. "That's not mine," said Ali. "Yes, it is," said Nasruddin. "While your pot was staying with me, it had a baby." Sometime later, Nasruddin asked Ali to lend him a pot again. Ali agreed, hoping that he would once again receive 2 pots in return. However, days passed and Nasruddin had still not returned the pot. Finally, Ali lost patience and went to demand his property. "I am sorry," said Nasruddin. "I can't give you back your pot since it has died." "Died?" screamed Ali. "How can a pot die?" "Well," said Nasruddin, "you believed me when I told you that your pot had had a baby."
Okay. Okay, students. Did you understand the text? Did you understand the text? ¿Entendieron el texto? ¿De qué se trata?
Yes, teacher. I understand.
Okay, funny, you know? Algo divertido él. Okay, so the answer number 1, who was the owner of the pot? Is Ellie. Yes, here we have. Borrowed a pot from his neighborhood Ellie. Borrowed, acuérdense, pedir prestado. Borrowed. So the answer is Ellie. How many times did Nasruddin borrow the pot? How many times, cuántas veces, did Nasruddin borrow the pot? Once, twice, or 3 times? The
Twice.
answer is twice. La respuesta es 2. Entonces, en el primer párrafo lo pidió prestado una vez, ¿cierto? Y lo devolvió diciéndole que tuvo un bebé, ¿no? Que la maceta había tenido un bebé. It had a baby. And the second one, okay, sometime later, Nasruddin asked Ali to lend him a pot again. Nuevamente le pidió prestado. How many pots did he give back the first time? How many pots did he give back the first time? So the answer is no, 1. Is no 1? Is 2. Yes. How many pots? ¿Cuántos o cuántas vasijas le regresó la primera vez? ¿Se acuerdan que aquí dijo que le había prestado una vasija y que luego le devolvió 2 porque había tenido un bebé? ¿La vasija? Okay. Why was the neighborhood happy to lend his pot a second time? Why was, ¿por qué estaba? ¿Cierto? El vecino feliz de que le prestara una vasija o que él prestara una vasija por segunda vez. He was a good neighborhood. ¿Será que él era un buen vecino?
No, he was greedy.
He was greedy, yeah. Do you know what does it mean, the expression greedy?
Como ambicioso, como...
Ambicioso, avaro, ¿no? Él era muy avaro, que dijo, si te la presto esta vez otra vez, pues me va a dar otra vez 2. Lo que no sabía era que el otro era bien inteligente. How many pots did Nasruddin return the second time?
No, none.
None, ok. ¿Cierto? ¿Cuántos, no? ¿Cuántos le regresó la segunda vez? ¿Cuántas vasijas le regresó? Ninguna. And the last one, what probably happened to the pot? Diet?
No.
No. Nasruddin kept it. Good.
Yes.
Probablemente, ¿qué sucedió con esa vasija, no? Con esa maceta. ¿Murió? No, pues eso fue lo que le dijo él. Okay, I'm sorry, said Nasruddin. I can't give you back your pot since it has died. Diet? Screaming. Ali, how can a pot diet? Well, say Nasruddin, you believe me when I told you that your pot had a baby. Entonces, le dijo que había muerto. ¿Y cómo puede? Y el otro le preguntó que cómo puede una maceta morir. Y entonces Nasruddin le dijo, bien, pero al principio usted me creyó que había tenido un bebé. Ok. Difficult? Easy? Tell me. Was difficult? Was easy?
Easy.
Yeah, I think that it's very, very easy. Okay, students. Good. So here we have this exercise is the same text, but please don't check the text. No revisen el texto. Vamos a ver qué también está su comprensión de lectura. It's the same text, es el mismo texto de ahorita. But you are going to complete the text. Van a completar el texto, ¿cierto? Sin verlo, por favor. No les califico los aciertos o los desaciertos. Necesito es que qué nivel de concentración tienen. And this is one part of the exam. Esa es una parte del examen. Les aparecen unos textos vacíos y tienen que completarlos con palabras. Les quiero ver cómo están entendiendo. The words, las palabras. However, number one, however, sin embargo, es la primera, ¿no? However, sin embargo. O sea, no quiere decir que va de primera, ¿no? Borrow it, pedir prestado. Yo les indiqué ahorita qué significaba borrow it, pedir prestado. Said, ¿ok? Decir en pasado, dijo. Had, tuvo, ¿ok? Como verbo, el pasado de tener, o había, pasado perfecto. Again, de nuevo, again. Well, bien, ¿ok? How, ¿cómo? Back, de regreso, en la espalda, ¿ok? Lost, perdido, perdido. And receive, recibir. ¿Ok? So, complete the text. Read the text and try to complete. ¿Ok? Lean el texto y trátenlo de completar a ver si entendieron el texto. ¿Ok? But please, don't check the exercise. No revisen el ejercicio que acabamos de hacer, sino traten de completarlo, así lo completen. ¿Ok? We have in this activity 5 minutes. Tenemos en esta actividad 5 minuticos. So, let's start. Iniciemos, por favor. Okay, students. Did you finish? Was good? Was bad? Here you can find the answers. Was difficult? Was easy? Tell me your comments. Tell me your comments. Complicado, difícil, sencillo, fácil. Tell me. Difficult, easy. Okay, perfect. So let's continue, students. Let's continue. Here we have this vocabulary. Give me a second. We have here perfect. Okay. What's this lesson will help you to learn the topic related to the week 11. You will learn about what's related to communication media, the radio, the TV, and the press, contrasting passive voice in present simple versus passive voice in past simple. 2 activities in this week. Words related to the radio. So students, you have to study this vocabulary about the radio, okay? Study this vocabulary. Words related to TV. Study this vocabulary. Okay, study this vocabulary. And words related to the press. Study this vocabulary. Okay, don't forget, study this vocabulary. It's very important. Okay, to finish our class, we have contrasting passive voice in present simple versus past simple. This is the first activity. So here we have contrasting passive voice in present simple versus passive voice in past simple. Active voice and passive voice. Example number 1. For example, Sandra. Sandra plays guitar. Ok, that in simple present. Eso es una oración en presente simple. Dice, Sandra toca guitarra. Tenemos un sujeto, un verbo y un complemento. En este caso, el complemento es la guitarra. Simple past, pasado simple. Sandra played guitar. Sandra tocó la guitarra. Es decir, lo hizo en pasado. Entonces, estas oraciones que acabé de hacer son oraciones que se estructuran a partir de una voz activa. Es decir, hay un sujeto, que es Sandra en este caso, hay un verbo, va con ese porque es tercera persona presente simple, y está el complemento, que en este caso es guitarra, o una guitarra. Y aquí en pasado, recuerden que el verbo del pasado es un verbo que es regular, por lo tanto lleva ed. Los irregulares son los que cambian su forma. ¿Listo? Para que lo tengan presente. Play it. But what about passive voice? ¿Pero qué me dice la voz pasiva? Simple present. Entonces, para la voz pasiva debo tener en cuenta that to be verb is, are. Entonces tenemos que tener en cuenta aquí el verbo to be, ¿no? Is, are. Si es singular, es. Pero si vamos a hablar en plural, vamos a decir are. Lo mismo acá. Vamos a tener en cuenta en la voz pasiva el verbo to be. Pero en pasado, was, were. Si es singular, vamos a decir was. Pero si es plural, vamos a decir were. ¿Correcto? Was and were. Eso es lo primero que tenemos que tener en cuenta cuando estamos hablando de la voz pasiva. Número 2, no se les olvide. Verb in past participle. Verb in past participle. And here we have verb in past participle. En ambos casos, y en todos los tiempos pasivos, el verbo va en pasado participio, es decir, en la tercera columna. Let's start. Iniciemos entonces con esta primera frase. Sandra plays guitar. Sandra toca guitarra. No estoy diciendo guitarras, no estoy diciendo guitarra y bajo, sino solo una guitarra. Entonces vamos a colocar acá al inicio la guitarra. ¿Será que va is o are? ¿Qué dicen ustedes? ¿Guitar is or guitar are? What do you think? ¿Qué piensan ustedes?
Is because it's singular.
Yes, is because it's singular. Is, ¿por qué is John? Porque es singular. ¿Qué quiere decir singular? Ah, que es solo uno. Perfecto, entonces la guitarra es uno. ¿Cierto? La guitarra es. ¿Qué me dice también? Que coloque el verbo en participio. El participio del verbo tocar va con ed, es un verbo regular. Es decir, tanto su pasado como su participio, ¿cierto? Van en esta estructura. ¿Listo? Played. Entonces dice, Sandra toca guitarra. Guitarra es tocada. ¿Por quién? Por ella.
By her.
Perfecto. Y aquí nuevamente decimos lo mismo. Pero la diferencia es que vamos a colocarlo en pasado. Was. Okay. Guitar was played by her. La guitarra fue tocada. ¿Por quién fue tocada? Pues por ella, ¿cierto? Por ella. Was played by her. Entonces, ahí es importante tener en cuenta el verbo to be en su conjugación. En este caso, ¿cierto? Para presente, en este caso para pasado. Example number 2. Miremos acá este ejemplo. She eats 2 cakes. She eats 2 cakes. Simple past. Ella come 2 tortas, ¿no? En presente, come. Ahora voy a decir, ella comió.
She ate 2 cakes.
2 cakes. Perfecto. Ella comió 2 tortas. Bueno, estos son oraciones en pasivo, en activo, perdón. Sujeto, verbo, complemento. Sujeto, verbo, complemento. Ahora voy a transformar estas oraciones a pasivo. Entonces digo, 2 tortas. 2 cakes. Como me dice que no se me olvide el verbo to be, en este caso
Are.
coloco are. ¿Por qué? Porque son 2 tortas. Are. Busco el participio del verbo comer, que
Eaten.
es eaten, y coloco la persona que está realizando la acción por ella. 2 tortas son comidas por ella. Ella come 2 tortas, 2 tortas son comidas por ella. Mire que se mantiene el tiempo, ¿no? No puedo ponerlo en futuro. No. Se mantiene el tiempo. Number 2. 2 cakes. 2 tortas. Were. Fueron. Porque no se debe colocar was. ¿Por qué? Porque was es singular. Were es plural. O sea, 2 o más. Were eaten by her. ¿Ok? 2 tortas fueron comidas. ¿Por quién? Por ella. Let's check this example. Let's check this example. Help me. Ahora ayúdenme ustedes a construirlo. They climb a mountain. They climb a mountain. Ellos escalan una montaña. En pasado, ¿cómo quedaría esa oración? They what? Verbs. Tienen que revisar verbos. Ellos escalaron en pasado una montaña. Mountain. Listo, ya sabiendo que este es un verbo regular, es decir, que su estructura va a terminar en ed tanto en pasado como en participio, ya pueden construir esta oración. Passive voice, ¿cómo les queda?
Mountain. Mountain.
Mountain.
Mountain. Was.
Was.
Is.
Is. Correct. Is
Climb.
is climbed.
By there.
Okay, is climbed by them. Okay,
Yeah.
a mountain is climbed by them. Ellos escalan una montaña es escalada por ellos. Entonces, ahí en ese caso deben tener en cuenta, nuevamente, singulares o plurales del verbo to be, verbo en pasado participio. And this one, simple past. ¿Cómo nos quedaría esta? En pasado simple. ¿Sabes qué queda así?
A mountain was.
Okay, was. A mountain
Climbed.
was climbed by them. Recuerden, be no, by them. Ok, una montaña fue escalada por ellos. Tengan en cuenta estos dos criterios. Siempre manejo del verbo to be, plurales o singulares. Siempre verbo en participio, regulares o irregulares. Aunque esta opción al finalizar es opcional, es como, puede que sí la coloquen, como puede que no, no hay problema. Pero preferiblemente por esa estructura que están haciendo, comiencen a trabajarla para que entiendan. Ok, to finish this exercise. Well, this one. I painted a wall. So present simple is? It's very easy.
I paint a wall.
Yes, I paint a wall. ¿Cierto? Yo pinto una pared. Yo pinté una pared. Passive voice. ¿Cómo queda en pasiva esa oración? Tell me.
I wallet.
Ok, a wall. Una pared. Tú dijiste a wallet. No, no aplica. A wall is. ¿Cierto? Porque es solo una. Si fueran dos paredes, pues sería diferente. Pero en este caso solo una is. A wall is painted by me. Una pared, ¿cierto? Una solita es pintada por mí. And here we have, I painted a wall. A wall was, yes, was painted by me. Entonces, en este caso, una pared fue, me está indicando que fue pintada por mí. Les dejo este de tareita. ¿Cómo quedaría esta estructura? Les dejo estos dos de tareita. Si la oración se encontrara en presente continuo y pasado continuo, ¿cómo quedaría en voz pasiva? She's drinking a soda. Ella está tomando una gaseosa. Or she was drinking a soda. Ella estaba tomando. Okay, ella estaba tomando una gaseosa. ¿Cómo pasar estas oraciones? Ok, en presente continuo y en pasado continuo a voz pasiva. Traten de hacerlo y la próxima semana lo compartimos y lo socializamos. Okay, students. So, the time is over. That's all for today. Thank you for coming and see you next class, okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. See you next class.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
teacher.